I am in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's getting cold outside, so I think the warm days are over, and now I think for the rest of the journey I will be in colder weather, which is totally fine. I had the really perfect weather for majority of time, really. So all the time until now was really good, and now for last 2 months it will be a little colder, but it's not a problem because my van has great heating system, so I am not worried about that at all. And I was just looking up what to do in Arkansas, and there is a Hot Springs National Park, so it's perfect because I might be able to go jump into a hot spring and get myself warmed up. They must have some Jeep event because there is so many Jeeps driving on that road. This is very unique national park. I put Google Maps and I came to visitor center, but it's literally in the middle of small city, I guess, and there is no parking for that visitor center, which is really funny because normally national parks are just in the middle of nowhere, nothing around, and plenty of space for parking. But I guess this Hot Springs National Park is just in the middle of the city. I found a trail which says a scenic walk to Reserve Ave, Hot Springs, Cascade displayed. So 30-minute walk sounds great, and I'll just go this way. A handsome and durable structure. That's a hot spring. Wow. I just remembered that I forgot my National Parks annual pass card in my van, so I'm going back to my van and get that card. Got it. America the Beautiful. Advocate for nature, Stephen T. Mather. This is for sure the most urban national park. It's right in the city. These are all interesting looking houses. Something special about them, I just don't know what. And I'm trying to find the entrance to the back house, and I walked 2 sides of it already and it was closed, so hoping to get around somehow. I came back to this trail where I came from. This house is to the right now, so maybe I just missed a turn earlier. I see stairs there, so that might be it. I don't know, it looks closed again from this side as well. Maybe it's even not open to the public. Well, that's unfortunate, but found here another trail, so we'll just follow it. It actually looks abandoned, so not sure anymore if it's even anything going on in there. So might be just historical buildings that you can see from behind the fence. It looks abandoned. This is not getting me into that house, but maybe it will be good view from above, so I'll just follow the path and go to the top, and maybe there's some magic up there. The earth has many faults. I'm here, so yeah, just have to continue where I'm going, I guess. It's just a gift shop, so you can't go on top of that tower, unfortunately. I've been walking quite a bit actually on the road, and I feel like it's just way too big to just walk, so I might turn around go back to my van and just drive around here with the van. It is just so many turns, and luckily this is one-way road, so this is pretty cool actually. I'm back at the spot that I was earlier by foot. Drive up reminds me on when Jordan and I spent a weekend in Wintergreen Resort. It was about a year ago from now, and it was exactly the same scenery. So just good stuff, both Wintergreen Resort and this as well. Which also reminds me that it was literally when we came back from Wintergreen vacation, I sold my car literally the same day on that Sunday. That was the sign that I'm actually going to do van life. So what a memory. I did not make that connection until right now. That was just the beginning. Oh, I'm already back to where I started, so I just made a loop. I didn't see any hot springs or anything, so I actually do not know if I missed something really obvious in this national park, or if maybe the stuff that I saw were actually the biggest things. Either way, it was a really good experience. It was nice to get some fresh air and just to see what's up here in Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas. Just going to explore the Little Rock a little bit. I just saw an accident and Walmart parking lot. A car in front of me just turned right here to the one-way street. I wonder how it will end up for him, but it seems like that people in Arkansas don't really know how to drive. At least that seems to be the case, because within last 20 minutes I saw so many stupid stuff on the road. Last night was pretty cold, and I looked the weather forecast and seems like it's going to be pretty cold from now on, so it's time to start using the heater again. And before I do that, I have to replace the propane detector that I've been putting off in the spring. So now is the time that finally I have to do it, and yeah, let's do it. I have my tool bag here and the new detector is here, and first thing I'm going to make sure is that the fuse for the propane alarm is out so that I don't get shock. Let's get to work. Having a well lit up environment is crucial for any work, so yeah, right now it's a little bit dark here, and that's why I have this lamp. Now that I have light on here, I see it's a bit dirty here, so I'll have to have a good cleanup of the van after this. I also see that that crank came off a little bit, so I had to check the heater either way, so I'll go back there and fix this, check the heater, make sure that all connections are still good. And yeah, so a little bit of van maintenance in Arkansas, the United States. I unscrewed the frame and now I just have to detach this wire somehow. Actually, looking at the new propane detector, the wire is already here, so I might have to go behind this wall and rewire it there, so at least that's what it seems like. And also another thing, the new propane detector has like bigger frame and expects this to go in the hole, but I don't have a hole here, and also like there's the edge, so I'm curious. It seems like the box might be the same size as these guys, so I'll try to see if I can fit the new propane in the old box so that it can be sticking out as opposed to be drilled in the wall. Luckily it's exactly the same size. It looks also exactly the same thing. Not sure why the frames are different, but I'm lucky here that I can just swap the actual thing and not the whole frame. I am back here now, and oh, I just need to come closer. Yeah, this is a little bit dirty as well, some dust, need to clean it up. But basically here is my heater going in there. The heater is there, and the propane detector wires, I see, okay, are put together here. The heater still looks in good shape. And this is the plank that came off a little bit. Probably I accidentally kicked it or something, so I'll just put this back. I just got the new detector inside the old frame, so all I have to do now is to rewire it to the back and I'm done. I don't have any of these fancy wrappers for wires, so I'm just going to tape them with electrical tape. I have a black one and a red one for negative and positive. When Jordan was doing this, he had nice gun that just wraps around it and hits the wrapper and makes a really good stick. It is not perfect, but maybe it's good enough, so let's see if it works. I have the fuse for propane alarm. Let's put it back in and hopefully nothing burns down. So I'll be able to put it in. It's in. Nothing seems to be burning. And let's go check. Oh yeah, it works. It works. So I did a good job of everything. Okay, sweet. That's a job well done. Now I just need to refill the propane bottle and I'm ready for the winter. Got it. Now I can be warm again. Yep. I can hear it, so good stuff.